Tonight it's all about your money. We're trying to find some answers to why American tax dollars are being used to promote an international relationship with one of America's best friends. Here's Chief Washington correspondent James Rosen.
Day in and day out, our spy agencies collect staggering volumes of electronic data. But budget cuts have left us without the eyeballs to sort through it all.
Our most important resource is our people. And if we continue, these cuts, it will continue to have a negative impact.
Fortunately, we have some close allies, like the United Kingdom.
Our alliance stands strong, rooted in its long history.
Every time their leader meets ours, we hear about the special relationship between the two countries, who stood shoulder to shoulder in 2 world wars.
We count the United Kingdom as one of our greatest friends and strongest allies.
If the U.S. and the U.K. share so much in history and values, why is the U.S. Embassy in London spending $90,000 of your money on a grant program to produce films, art projects, and other events designed to promote, quote, mutual understanding between the people of America and Great Britain? Republican Senator Rand Paul of Kentucky included this line item in a project he calls the Waste Report.
If we had a great surplus and you said, oh, we want to spend some money, having tea with the English, that'd be one thing, but we don't have any money.
The State Department told us it only receives 1% of the federal budget, and even our special relationship with the UK needs TLC.
You have to continue to cultivate the roots of those relationships to keep them healthy.
In the ocean of our $19 trillion debt, $90,000 might sound like a mere drop. But what else could the State Department, its Bureau of Intelligence and Research say, buy with that money? Fred Fleitz is a 25-year veteran of the CIA, the State Department, and Capitol Hill.
$90,000 would be enough to pay the salary of a mid-level intelligence analyst. One analyst could make a difference because it's not the amount of data that's the problem. It's the ability to go through this data, to write search queries, to make sense of this data. There's been many examples where analysts saw something that no one else saw and flagged it up the chain and made a big difference.
But what if the Department of State weren't the only one doing it? What if the Department of Justice did it? What if the Environmental Protection Agency? What if the Treasury Department did it? What if the Department of Agriculture? What if the Department of Transportation? And what if the Department of Education did it? What if they all do it on a massive scale? In Washington, James Rosen, Fox News.